You saw Louis yesterday, right?
At GFPH.
He seem okay to you?
What? You think there's one more thing you need to fix? Like Ella?
What?
Louis is now full-fledged CEO after you made him acting CEO. I think it's fine.
You come at the right time. This morning, so many people. The queue was from here to there.
Wait till you franchise your business. Your revenue will grow 10 times over. You'll receive money just for the use of your brand name and your recipe, plus a cut from your sales profit.
Wow, how much money would that be?
Let's say your brand name, $1 million. Your recipe, another $1 million. Then sales, imagine one franchise, $1,000 a day, $30,000 a month, $360,000 a year, times the number of franchisees.
Yeah, will people pay so much to buy my name?
Mei Wan, have you seen the social media? Boss Lady Tau Hui is the in thing right now. Everybody want to come here to eat your Tau Hui.
I don't know whether to believe this social media thing or not. One moment, people point finger at us because of Stephen's case. Now everyone wants to eat here.
Don't worry, I already prepared a presentation for potential investors.
So fast?
I sense a strong interest, so I went ahead.
No wonder you're such a successful man.
Trust me, I'm going to make Boss Lady Tau Hui the most successful Tau Hui business in Singapore.
Zara, how many times do I have to come in and wake you up?
Ibu, please, I'm really tired.
You'll feel better after you get up and wash your face.
I'm more tired than I was yesterday. I don't feel well.
Pregnancy is like that. You'll get used to it after a while if you stick to a routine. Come on. What's wrong?
Ibu, I feel so bloated. You know, my stomach seemed to have grown bigger overnight. Yesterday, I could wear my pants. Today, I can't even zip them up.
Of course, your baby is growing every day. At 28 weeks, your baby is much bigger and it's pushing your stomach. That's why you feel full easily.
There's nothing wrong with the baby.
I think the problem is you. First, you thought baby wasn't moving yesterday, and now this.
I guess I just don't know what to expect.
You need to control your emotions. All this anxiety is bad for baby.
Yes, Ibu.
Don't know why you want to live like this. Make yourself so stressed.
Studies show kleptomania has something to do with neurotransmitter pathways in the brain.
What does it do?
Neurotransmitters transmit stuff in the brain.
No, I mean, what does it do for my mom?
Well, we know what causes kleptomania.
Knowing the causes is not going to help Celia. We need solutions, practical solutions.
You're absolutely right. I'll find out more.
Take your time. You're going to have to correct him.
It's getting funny every time.
Only to you.
Yes, Mom.
I didn't know you knew Arthur Tan, the shipping magnate.
No, I've never done business with him nor spoken to him.
Well, looks like he admires you. He even endorses you in social media.
Wow, such high praise from such an important man.
I must tell the Orchid ladies. This will impress the board of directors.
What? Hang on, Mom. He's friends with James. That explains it.
What?
Mom, I gotta go. Bye.
We need more money for this project.
How much? 60K. No problem. Ask my accountant to prepare the check later. And since I'm in a good mood today, let's have lunch later together. My treat.
You tried 4D, ah?
Better than 4D. All thanks to Ahok for convincing your mom for selling Boss Lady Tau Hui to me.
She agreed?
She said yes. It's just a matter of time that she'll sign the papers. She even showed me how she made Tau Hui.
She did that? I've known Hop for so long. Auntie won't even let me see how she makes the Tau Hui.
So you want a drink or something?
Tell me, why did you get that shipping magnate Arthur Tan to say something nice about me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a lousy liar, James. Did you promise him something? Maybe you got him to feel sorry for me? Like, did you say, hey, why don't you throw my hopeless little brother a bone, will ya?
Look, I wouldn't read too much into it.
What are you trying to prove, James? That I can't do anything without you, huh?
I was trying to help.
Help! You never helped me in my life. You never bothered to teach me anything. You never once checked in on me. You never asked how I was coping. You just dumped Shelley Holdings on me while you just ran off and enjoyed your life.
What do you want? An apology? You want me to take back the CEO position?
And show everyone that I'm just a seed warmer? No, I'm not giving up that position.
Then what? What do you want me to do?
Nothing! Like I said about Ella and Yo, nothing, it's done. Why don't you just live your happy life and just leave the rest of us alone?
Bye, Boo. Bye, Dewi. I'll be okay.
Your mother confirmed selling her business? I don't know. Actually, I'm a bit confused. Yesterday, my mom was super upset when we talked about selling the business.
Then why do you let Raymond think she was going to sell it to you?
What else can I say? I don't know what else went on between them.
Well, you shouldn't have kept quiet. That's like betraying your mother.
I'm in a very important meeting. This better be good.
My water broke
What? Now?
half an hour ago.
Are you on the way to the hospital?
I wanted to ask you first.
Are you crazy? This is serious. You should have gone to the hospital.
I tried calling you.
Just make your way to the hospital. Now. I can't believe you're so stupid.
Stop shouting at me. Sayang,
What's going on?
there's water everywhere.
Stay there. I'm calling the ambulance now.
If this is about Arthur Tan, I'd rather not talk about it.
Look, I'm sorry.
I said I don't want to talk about Arthur Tan.
No, not that. Dumping Shelley Holdings on you. You're right. I didn't even ask. I just walked away and left you to it. But look, things don't have to be like that anymore. I don't want them to be.
Apology accepted.
So we're good then.
Yeah.
Till next time then.
Yeah. As if everything's gonna be just hunky-dory from now on.
I think we should go see my dad.
Are you doing this for yourself or for Louis?
I thought you'd be happy.
If you're doing this because you want to, yes. But if you're doing it because you feel bad about Louis, then, James, you don't have to feel guilty about your siblings.
Well, I can't help the way that I feel, and I feel like I've let them down. Okay, I've treated them exactly how my parents treated me.
Okay, you are right. Practical help is what Celia needs, so I need your help to test drive this psychotherapy technique.
I'm in the midst of doing my
I only need 10 minutes.
All right.
It's called covert sensitization. Now, imagine you're Celia and you're about to steal something.
Okay, what do I steal?
Anything. Okay, Celia would never take that. Here. Imagine this is a bracelet.
I don't wear bracelets.
You will if you're Celia and it's from Cure Them All. That reminds me, they're having a VIP event next week.
Julius. Jules, focus!
Oh, right. You've stolen the bracelet. Now close your eyes. Imagine the bracelet is made of sugar. Now there are ants crawling up your arm, up your neck, under your wig. You grab the wig off, throw it on the ground and stomp on it.
Okay, stop. I cannot. You really think this is going to work?
No? How about a relaxation technique?
Maybe later. Your 10 minutes are up.
Sayang, doctor, what's happening?
Zara had P-prom, preterm premature rupture of the membranes. Both mother and baby are at risk of infection, and she might go into early labor. Zara, tell me, have you been experiencing anything unusual lately?
I've been feeling very tired and breathless.
When did it start?
A few days ago, I noticed that my stomach feels very tight and it got so much bigger over the last few days.
Your legs are swelling badly. It's probably polyhydramnios, excessive amniotic fluid buildup in the uterus. You should have come in earlier.
I wanted to, but I thought I was imagining things.
It's okay even if it turns out to be a false alarm. I just want to make sure you're well.
Can't believe I let this happen.
Sayang, it's not your fault, okay?
Zara? What happened?
My water broke.
It's okay if the baby comes early. The doctors can do a lot of things nowadays.
We need to check on the baby now. The ultrasound scan shows that the baby's umbilical cord was compressed due to amniotic fluid buildup in the uterus, cutting off oxygen to the baby. The amniotic fluid buildup is what caused the P-prom.
I shouldn't have gone out. If I were at home, I would have brought her here sooner.
Doctor, is there a chance that the baby could have been saved if Zara got here earlier?
The chances are higher if treatment is done within 30 minutes, but it's hard to say.
What about Zara? Is she okay?
The swab results are out. She's free of infection. As for the baby, you can choose to wait for labor to start naturally or induce.
How long will she have to wait?
Maybe days. It depends. If she chooses to induce, we'll be giving her medication, which could take up to 48 hours for labor to start. Alternatively, there's cesarean.
I think it's better.
Zara, take some time to think it through.
You should get a cesarean.
I know it's not easy for you to make a decision after what you've just been through. I'll give you some time to think.
She'll do the cesarean.
Okay, but you can still change your mind. There's still time. This operation is not medically necessary. You do not need to decide now.
It's better to get it out of you.
Do you want my Ibu
Prepare the OT. I'll give you the medical consent form to sign shortly.
You better eat as much as you can.
Why?
This place may not be around much longer. Maybe it will, but it may not be mine.
What's going on?
I'm thinking of selling this business since my children doesn't want to take over. Better sell it, keep the name, than close it down.
So you're considering my franchising idea? I thought you were against it.
Well, Raymond said I can make a lot of money from franchising. He wants me to sell my business to him.
Nonsense. Don't listen to that, Raymond. And I've reconsidered it. With the right strategy, you can make Boss Lady Tao Wei earn money for you without you lifting a finger.
Can I?
I can help you come up with a business plan.
Then what am I going to tell that Raymond?
Have you signed anything? Good. Just tell him you changed your mind.
Sarah, I'm so sorry.
Should I call my mom? I don't know how to break the news to her. She might not be able to take it.
Rosalie, Zara needs you to be strong for her. Pull yourself together.
I think it's my fault, Ibu. I don't believe Zara when she told me she was sick.
Nobody wanted this to happen.
But she's always complaining that she was unwell. And every time it was nothing. How would I know this time she was really sick?
I didn't believe Zara too. She herself didn't even think it was serious. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. No one could have known. I'm here, okay? We do this together.
Hey, Julius wants to try something that helps Celia.
With a kleptomarina.
I know.
Whoa, sounds like I have the perfect thing for you. Follow me.
You want to help your mother?
Please, join me. Come on, bro, son. Have a seat. Now to set the mood. Please, close your eyes. Focus on the space between your eyes. Imagine you're at one with the room. As you breathe in the room, feel the room shrink. Now breathe out. Feel the room expand. Breathe in and out. The room expands.
Ma, I got a Cai Tao Hui that you like. Eat it while it's hot. Sorry for what I said about selling Boss Lady. It's not that we don't care about the business. It's just that I'm really not interested to run the business.
I understand. You won't be happy doing something you don't like.
If no one is going to take over, you really want to sell?
No. Derek asked me to keep it.
You spoke to Derek, Shelley?
He said he can help me with a business plan.
Ma, why do you always listen to that man? He got Pa into trouble with his illegal kidney business. Pa is gone because of him.
Your Pa is responsible for his own action. Derek is only giving me business advice. After all, he's a successful businessman for so many years.
And so is Raymond. And Raymond never went to jail.
Hiya.
Yesterday, you Raymond this, Raymond that. Today, after talking to Derek, Shelley, you change your mind.
I cannot change my mind, is it?
You just follow blindly whatever people say.
This is my store. I can do whatever I want. Since you're not interested in taking over my business, then you got no say.
We're ready to go in.
doctor, so all of us just wait here. All of you can just wait here. I'll give her later on. It's clear.
So people say the truth would set you free. They could never be so wrong. And now the past has come to find its way to me.
Sorry. She'll be out soon.
So wrong. So I make these lies and bury them with me. But don't walk away and let me be. Save me from myself.
Zara, what happened? I lost my baby.
So won't you save me from myself?
He refused to let me see the doctor.
I build these walls and I can
I told him I was sick, but he didn't let me see the doctor.
But I'll try until it all comes down. So people say the truth would set you free. They could never be so wrong. So I make these lies and bury them with me. But don't walk away and let me be. So won't you save me from myself? It kinda hurts.
Not bad.
See? Bowls, spoons, cloth, kitchen tables, trays.
What about the extra later? The tapao container and gloves?
Oh, I forgot.
Handsome, good try. But you have to learn everything slowly. You cannot expect to know everything at once.
But I have to get ready to take over Boss Lady Tao Hui.
You want to be a Tao Hui Tao Ge overnight, is it? Not so easy.